That's good coffee. Hey, what's up everybody? Alex Cox here, and you're watching Let's Have Coffee. Basically a YouTube series where I try to encourage you to drink coffee, start conversations, and ultimately create community with the people that are around you. Today's topic of conversation is pretty simple. I'm just talking about the 5 reasons that I love coffee. So let's get into it. Well, welcome back to Let's Have Coffee, everybody. I hope you had a great week. I'm going to try to post these videos on Friday, pump them out. If not, it's okay. Maybe I'm just in the first beginnings of learning how to create a YouTube channel and basically keep up with it. Today's topic, I'm just talking about 5 reasons I love coffee. So number 1 is basically just the smell of it. Long before I loved coffee and the flavor of it, I loved the smell. I remember making my first pot of coffee. I just wanted to smell it. So I put the grounds in the filter and put it in a drip coffee machine, and it actually made coffee. And I was like, that's all you gotta do? You put water in, coffee grounds, and push the button, and you're like, yeah. So I remember making it for my parents, and it was like, that was pretty cool. Number 2, of course, I like the taste of it. The taste of coffee, now when I say taste, I don't mean like 10 pounds of sugar and 8 gallons of milk. I'm talking like the first thing I do in the morning is grab a cup of black coffee. I love the flavor of coffee. I mean, now I didn't start out like that, don't get me wrong. I love the flavor of it. I could drink black coffee black all the time. I used to drink it with tons of sugar and tons of milk, just like anybody else probably started out drinking it. When I first started drinking coffee, I started drinking it with black with a bunch of sugar. I mean, just like tons and tons of sugar. And then I kind of got into the cream and the different creamers and stuff like that. And it wasn't until about a few years ago that I started drinking my coffee black. The first part of my day, I'm usually fasting, depending on the day and when I get hungry and stuff like that. But usually black coffee is all that I need. Number 3, I love the different flavors that you can add to it. Chocolate, caramel, hazelnut, vanilla, French vanilla, and the list goes on. I mean, that's the only ones I can think of right now, but there's so many different flavors you can add to coffee and make it taste amazing. My favorite, I like to say this, my favorite flavor mixed together is chocolate and coffee. So mochas are right up there, like top 5 of my favorite coffee drinks. All right, that brings me to number 4, is just basically the relaxing ritual of getting up and making a cup of coffee in the morning. Whether it's just a Keurig pod, an espresso pod, Chemex, French press, to your regular drip. I love just the simplicity of going to the cupboard, grabbing a cup out, and doing the ritual of making a cup of coffee, because it's so simple, but it's one of those things that it's like, I don't take for granted, because coffee is such an easy commodity. We just kind of, surpass it as like, oh, well, it's just another thing. Basically, what I'm trying to say is, I love the ritual. What I'm trying to say is, there's just this relaxing ritual of making a cup of coffee in the morning. Now, don't get me wrong, I love coffee in the morning, in the afternoon, and at night, even though recently it hadn't. I'm getting old. So, anyways. Last but not least, number 5 is the invitation to conversation. I love how you can just invite someone into a conversation by just saying the simple words, hey man, let's get coffee. Hey man, it's been a while since we've grabbed coffee. Hey, you wanna grab coffee sometime? Which is basically exactly what I'm trying to do here. I'm saying, let's have coffee. Let's engage in conversation. Let's have conversations that matter. Let's talk about the truth. Let's talk about life in general. Let's talk about God. Let's talk about the Bible. So I appreciate you guys coming and joining me every week. It might seem a little random at times. It just might be on different ends of the spectrum. But for the first half of the year, like I said earlier, I'm just trying to create content eventually that I really want to create and conversations that I really want to talk about. So with that being said, let's keep the conversation going. In the comment section below, give me one good reason that you love coffee, even if it was something I had just mentioned in this video. And I know not everybody likes coffee, so if you don't like coffee, give me a reason why you don't like coffee. I'm okay, I can handle it. Well, that's all I have for this video. Thanks for liking and subscribing. It really means a lot to me. I appreciate you guys tagging along. Hope you guys have a great week, and we'll see you guys in the next video.